Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Catastrophes Can Make You Rich. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. The news is constantly telling us about the latest catastrophe and what it's costing people, states, and countries to deal with it. We're always seeing video of how these catastrophes are affecting and injuring people financially and personally. But you know what we don't see very much of? We don't see or hear a lot about the people getting rich off catastrophes. We don't hear a lot about the companies that have made so much money because of a catastrophe that it's prevented them from going bankrupt. We don't hear about the jobs that were saved because of a catastrophe. Today, we're going to tell you about how some people are getting very wealthy because of the catastrophe industry. Let's start with healthcare. When a major catastrophe like a hurricane or a tornado smashes a city, then it can be an economic boon for hospitals, building contractors, construction workers, and others. It generates great business for retailers like Home Depot and hardware stores. By some estimates, they say that a major catastrophe can increase the revenue of a hospital by more than 100% for the 90 days following that catastrophe. Home builders and contractors can double or triple charge for the work they do in a catastrophe zone simply because there are so many people so desperate to get their homes or buildings repaired. Hurricanes can be so profitable that building contractors and construction workers will often leave their home states where there is no catastrophe and go to a nearby state where there is a catastrophe simply because they can charge up to 3 or 4 times more than they would back home for their work. Here's another business that does really well when a catastrophe hits. It's the funeral home business. You would be amazed to see how much busier funeral parlors get when a hurricane or tornado passes through and kills many people. Perhaps the largest profit opportunity is created by war. Arms and munitions sales increase so dramatically during wartime that some defense contractors make more money than some cities or states during that time. When you look at what they charge the government to build the military a plane or a missile, then you'll quickly realize how staggering the numbers are. The latest generation of military jet fighters can range in price from $75 to $100 million each. Think about that. And that doesn't include maintenance and training and support costs. Do you know that when they turn on their afterburners at low altitude, an F-16 jet can burn in excess of 64,000 pounds of fuel in an hour? At full throttle, an F-16 with an external tank has about 20 minutes until they have to start using their emergency fuel reserves. Assuming that aviation fuel now costs about $5 per gallon, then it can cost more than $300,000 for just an hour of flight. That's just one fighter jet. A B-2 stealth bomber can cost the U.S. government more than $2 billion to purchase. During a conflict, the Air Force can often send up more than one B-2 bomber to a military target. Assuming that the Air Force sends 5 B-2 bombers to a military target, then that can mean that the $10 billion cost of those planes can often exceed the cost of the target they're going to destroy. So, how can you ethically profit from catastrophes in your area? Well, doctors, physicians, rescue workers, and contractors who help people fix their storm-damaged homes can make tremendous money. There are companies out there that will fix storm and water damaged properties and homes, buildings, and other structures and make tremendous profits. So, if you're looking to increase your revenues or profits, then you may want to consider these options. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.